back paths of Mary Seawright Park. Look it up. It's big or bigger than Zilker Park. It's more remote. It's more wild. It's a gorgeous space to visit, and I hope you guys sign up on the Strings in the Woods list below and share this video and invite a friend. We're having a concert on St. Patrick's Day. We have many shows coming up, and the only way you can find them, right? The only way that you can find about these shows is get on the list or go to the Strings in the Woods Facebook page. And we're just really passionate about taking music back to its roots. All right, so I'm back. So we're taking music back to its roots, where it started, which was tribal, in nature. So I'm on this path here, and a lot of times what I'll be doing is I'll have my violin, my fiddle, and I'll be fiddling and leading the group through a nature walk. Austin has has more green space than most cities in the United States. So get out and celebrate that. What better way to do that with Strings in the Woods? The link is below. Let me turn the camera around so you can see what we're... This is, again, in the city of Austin, right here. Nature is coming alive. A lot of this area is overgrown with ash juniper trees, but not here near the creek. Here at the creek we can see very much the native, more native-like natural environment. What I like to do sometimes is just go down on these trails and get lost. And the sound of the violin and the guitar and vocals reverberating through all these trees, bouncing off this natural environment is so wonderful. And you connect with the music in a different way than if you were to hear it at a venue in a lot of ways. Because here we are, you know, you're listening to a violin, you're listening to a guitar, maybe you're listening to some brass music, and you're connecting again with the trees and nature. This is Mary Seawright Park. It's one of the venues that we visit for Strings in the Woods, celebrating the wonderful park system we have here in Austin, Texas. And this is one of the nature paths that we walk along when we're doing a show. Oh, the sun came undone. Wish I was a real singer that I'd sing you something, but there's Slaughter Creek down there, Mary Seawright Park. So there's ash juniper trees down here. There's a lot of old growth oaks. You can see one right there. Is that you still watching, Amy? Give me a little heart if that's you. So if you just tuned in, I am coming live from a beautiful Jewel, hi Sid, in very far south Austin. It's a park that is as large or larger than Zilker Park. And it's very wild and untamed. There are many hiking and biking trails throughout here. And we would like to invite you to sign up for the Strings in the Woods list so you'll know when we're performing live, and we go for what we call music walks. They're hikes to an acoustic concert in nature. And if you go to Google right now and put in hike to an acoustic concert in nature, you'll find a link to the page where you can book one of these tours in Austin. Some of the other parks that we visit are Barton Creek Greenbelt area. We also visit the Bull Creek Greenbelt area, and folks are just having a great time. Mostly people from out of town book these tours, actually. And people are having a great time. Let's see where this path leads. Jamie in Corpus, missing Austin nature. Well, Jamie, get up here. It's only a 3-hour drive, and we have these shows booked all the way into next October. Since the weather has gotten better now, and we walk along these paths, we get to know each other. Hi Mary, how's it going? We'll stop along the path. How's it going? Everybody, let me know where you're watching this from. We'll stop along the path. We'll do a little concert in different spots. We might find if we're hiking along an area where there's a cliff overhang, we'll use the cliff as a natural amphitheater-like backdrop to sort of reflect the sound. And it's like taking a trip back in time, imagining what the pioneers would have done for music as they were traveling across the United States in their covered wagons. So we'll hike along here, and we find that a lot of people just have almost life-changing experiences when they hear how great music can sound with this natural backdrop, with the wood and the cliff backdrops. Coming to see Max Frost? Well, why don't you come see us? April 4th, I'm also playing with, we're putting a show on with Ian Moore on April 6th. If you stick around, we're doing a Strings on Grass show with Ian Moore on Saturday, April 6th. If you want to stick around, if you know who Ian Moore is, just go to this Strings Attached page on Facebook and click on events, and you'll see our Ian Moore show on April 6th. And we have Strings in the Woods events around that time as well. So Jamie, make sure you just sign up for the link's right here in the description. So this is a little meadow, and we do little performances here as well. The Ian Moore show is at Strings on Grass, which is in Austin, Texas, near the corner of 1826 and 290, basically on the way to the Salt Lick. Have you been to the Salt Lick before? We're doing it at a private home. It's a beautiful backyard. The sun will be setting as we do the show. The show is going to be from about 5 until 7, right? Up until sunset on Saturday, April 6th. And we'll just keep walking here. Taking a hike through beautiful Mother Nature on Monday morning and promoting Strings in the Woods. For those of you that haven't come and seen us, this is one of the areas that we hike along and do music very often. We probably will be here for St. Patrick's Day, and you just need to head on over to the Karen Mall and Will Taylor page, click on events, and you'll see our St. Patrick's Day event there, or just sign up for the Strings in the Woods. Please, Jamie, sign up for the Strings in the Woods update list, which is on the description of this video. These paths are just so many of them. It's fun to just get lost back here. I'll show you, there's one. It's great for biking too. And now you can see we're getting into this area where there is a lot of ash juniper, which, what I hear, sort of took over the landscape because of overgrazing. Ash juniper, which is used to make gin. The berries are used to make gin. Did you guys know that? Here's another path going off right there. All right, I'm going to head back. I'm hoping that everybody that's watching this is going to share the video. The response to this concept has been amazing. We want to take this to other places. We're working on Santa Fe. This summer, Karen and I do a tour to Santa Fe where we do house concerts and take the Strings in the Woods concept for the first time to Santa Fe. We also have an event in Terlingua. Yes, Terlingua. If you're interested about that, just send me a direct message on Messenger or make a comment below. Share the concept of Strings in the Woods. Sign up for the list. Do it now. Get your friends to sign up. This is something that's